Greetings and good evening. This is Ty McFetty here with Bad Toad Games, joined as always by the Iron Dwarf.
Howdy, howdy.
And tonight, instead of gaming and playing something, we are actually showing off Mercs, Mages, and Monsters, which is our TTRPG that the Kickstarter is actually going live here in like 3 weeks on February 1st. And we're getting ready to do a one shot at the what's the game con? I just forgot the name of it.
It's the Newberg 2025 Game Con.
Newberg 2025 Game Con. We're doing a one shot there, and we had to make some pre-gen characters. And I'm a very big fan of two birds, one stone. So instead of doing this on my time, I figured I'd do it on yours. So we're gonna make some pre-gen characters tonight for them to use. If we got some decent viewers that want to chip in, then you guys will be able to contribute, and if not, then I'll just do it all myself with the roll of the dice, and with the assistance of the dwarf, of course.
Yep. I also noticed our Beardo Bob. Hello. Greetings. Welcome.
Welcome. Wow, that is not loading. That's not a good sign.
You are glowing with that light.
That is from the monitor, right? So that's this right here. Yeah, that's that. That is.
He has an angelic sheen to his skin.
I really do, apparently. My chat on my end is not loading, so.
Oh, he's good. I see the howdy.
Okay.
The how-do.
I don't know why that chat's not loading.
I see it.
Well, that's good that you do. Odd that I'm not. Oh, there we go. All right. Hey.
It's just a little slow. Also, I want to make you aware. It does say Bad Toads Games is now streaming Enshrouded.
I don't know.
Mercs, Mages, and Monsters character creation. So,
I don't
just
know.
So every
I don't know where it's
just so everybody knows, we are not creating monsters for Enshrouded.
I don't see. I changed all the information for Enshrouded, so if it says Enshrouded, I apologize. That's
No, it says it in the stream. It's the chat in the stream chat.
Oh, well, the stream chat didn't update, and it sucks. That's not on me. That's on that. So
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
But your voice sounds fine. The voice level is actually accurate, and on top of it this evening, so we have a first ever.
It's a trade-off, is what it is.
We made a switch, I guess.
We
I'm
did.
fine with it. We'll take it.
All right. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through our character creation for Mercs, Mages, and Monsters, and this is pulled from the guide. I just literally ripped this out of the guide, and going through these pages and knocking out some pre-gen characters to use.
Yep.
If as we're rolling, if you guys if you got an opinion, you like make this character, then you guys throw out the names and stuff like that. Absolutely, and I will.
We'll give it
into the character sheet.
Yeah, we'll throw it together. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward process. Like if you want to 100% not look at the book and you don't want spoilers at all, and you just want to back something blind, I mean, you could. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, take it in. But we're doing what, 6 characters?
6, yeah.
Yep. And like he said, I don't know if you were here when he said it, Bob, but I have no idea where you live, but if you're in Oregon and if you're anywhere near Newberg, which is like, I don't know, northern Oregon, central, western Oregon, I don't know. It's not that far away from Portland. You can come on down to the Newberg Game Con February 1st and 2nd. I will be there, manning a booth.
I won't be.
You won't be there.
I'm many hours away in a different state.
Yeah. He's hiding away from me.
I am.
So he will not be there. And plane tickets are expensive.
They are.
So I will be there.
All right.
Also, while I'm thinking about it, I am going to throw in the Kickstarter link. That's the link. You're in the Mid-South. That doesn't help me at all, Bob.
I was going to say, he's closer to me than he is to you.
Okay, he can go play at your house.
Yeah. Fair enough. And yeah, that is our Kickstarter there as well. That was a Discord link. That looks like that's a channel.
Is that? That's a channel link. I grabbed that straight from what you sent me.
I don't think you know what you're doing.
I'm gonna delete that. I don't know what it is. He's in
What he
he's in
meant,
Arkansas.
folks, is this.
Look at that. He got it right.
Yeah, he's in the same state I am. Um,
Oh,
all right, so here we go. You ready for this? You ready for some character creation?
I am.
All right, we're not going to name the character or the guild. Um, that we're going to leave up to the players that actually sit at the table. All right, that's that stuff right here. Okay, um, that's going to be all them.
Oh, we
But
can name him.
yeah, yeah. The race. All right, so choosing your race is pretty easy. Now, some of this stuff, you guys are getting a little bit of a sneak peek here. We're a little bit ahead of ourselves. For the one shot, some of this information, and in our quick start guide, this isn't going to be in there. The common knowledge and the obscure knowledge we intentionally left out because you don't need knowledge for a quick start. So, humans, dwarves, elves, orcs, and goblins. All right, so what are we thinking? What do we want? Should we just roll it on a dice? What do I got? 5 characters or five things?
Yeah.
Do I have a D5? Do they make D5s?
Just do no, just do a D6 and weight the humans.
Wait, the
1 and
humans.
2 humans, 3 dwarves,
Because
5.
humans are
4.
common. Everything is common. All right. 4. So what is that? 1, 2, 3 elves. Really? Okay. So an elf. So we get an elf. Look at that. He's an elf. Shoot him. Uh, Now, and that means I'll get +2 agility. We'll add that in when we start doing that. But so that's that, right? We jump back up here and we look at our class and specialization now. So,
You dub the hardwood. Is that what you were gonna call him? I say hard W. I knew what that is.
Hard.
That better be.
hard W. His
Mm-hmm.
name is. Let me see here. His
His name is Langrathil Hardwood.
yeah. I'll put it as hardwood for right now. At least that way I can.
Hardwood tree sap.
There
Yes.
I like it. Hardwood tree sap. I was gonna say we can choose what he is, but with a name like that, our man is a mage, and he's a shaman.
Yep.
So I think that's the only fair thing to do to him. So he's gonna be a mage, one of the magic folks, and a shaman. All right, easy enough. So if you're looking at the character building system, it goes straight down too. You can't mess it up. The steps follow the pages as they go too, right? And we're also not going to put in the details, history, and stuff like that. If somebody really wants to do that, I mean, and I might get a little crazy later and add some nonsenses for.
We might throw a sentence or two in just
Yeah.
because they're in a guild and they're together. It's a one shot, but if you throw in 2 sentences,
Yeah.
at least gives the group something to cling on to. Like, why am I in this group with these people? Because you want to make money,
Yeah.
and you're all at the bottom rung, and this was an easy job.
Exactly. And then so the next part is we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll for the affinity. All right. So that's pretty easy. We're going to jump past these guys. And technically, so actually, I'm getting ahead of myself here. We get to set up what our stuff is. Okay, so our talents, our knacks, and then getting to choose what we're doing. Okay, just a little bit. So you're going to see a little bit of this here.
And for those on the know, the talents are just the special, like high grade abilities that people have, and knacks are your uh, skills, pretty much. So What is this man? His name is Tree Sap. And then what, Apothecary? Oh, you just oh, I see. Oh, you gave him weapon prof staffs and his spells. Gotcha. Oh, and survival. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he says you hit a mute button. Or he says you're muted.
How did
I
I?
can hear him.
Weird. How did I do that? I unmuted myself. I don't know how I hit a mute button, but thank you. Wow.
Okay. When did we lose you?
Yeah. Where did I? All of it. I lost you at all of it, right? I somehow hit it.
Where did he lose it, Bob? We need to know.
All the way back at the beginning.
40 seconds ago. So when you started creating the character.
All right.
God, I might actually turn the volume on the thing again. So I can
40 seconds ago doesn't matter. So you have to support the Kickstarter, get the book, and then you can read it and catch up. That's where we're at. No, we'll cover that on the next character. Time it took me to go from the kitchen to your room. Okay, so that's fine. That's we'll be all right. I must have hit something. I don't know what I hit, but I upset my microphone somehow.
that happens again because I don't switch back and forth. I'm not hearing him in it because of the delay, and I don't want to hear him twice. So
Yeah.
if that happens again, like scream in the chat or something.
Yeah, I'll try and keep an eye on it too. But where are we at here?
We got his assigned. You were running through
Yeah,
his
yeah.
assigned Knacks and
So
whatnot.
the way this works, right? You get your assigned talent, which is what you start with, and for mages, it's magecraft. In order to use spells, use magic in Mercs, Mages, and Monsters, you have to have magecraft. Now, not to give away tiny details here, but technically every class can cast magic. You just have to be a high enough level to do it. So if you played, you started off with a warrior and, you got to a point where you're like, you know what, I really want to cast magic. If you have the experience, you can get the
Take
talent.
Magecraft.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
for
get,
Magecraft.
and you can do it. Not
Now,
easy.
what that
It'll take a
means
while.
is, yeah, one, it's going to take a while, and two, just because you have the talent does not mean it comes with spells.
Yeah.
So, so you spend that experience, so you can technically cast magic. Like you can, it means you've gone through some training with it. Uh, it doesn't mean that you
You're any good at
actually
it.
know any spells, but then you could start putting stuff in there,
Yep.
if you wanted to. So you end up with some, higher levels, and level in quotes because it's more experience based, like
Yeah.
in Dark Heresy, or I'm grasping at straws for the other ones right now, but you won't see actual levels. You'll just see kind of like, oh, I have this much experience so far accumulated.
All right, and he's running around with his two-handed staff, which I don't have the details in right there, which is
Oh,
fine.
for
I'll
the
just pull them. Or you can pull them from your end.
I'll pull them.
Um, and then he's rolling around with light armor. If I could spell. And that's 1d4, if I'm not mistaken. And we're running these guys that have just basic quality armor, which means it's not good, but it's not bad, right? So if you have poor quality, it's -1. If you have, not terrible quality, it's just 0. Okay. So then we jump on down to our traits, right? This is the bread and butter of the character. This is where you have all of your stuff. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to roll our affinity, which is a beautiful little handy-dandy 1d4 here. And this is completely random. Well, excuse me, 1d8 first. My mistake. It's been a while since I made a character. 4. Wit. Hey, that actually works out.
Oh, yeah. Wit is required for learning
4 and 4.
magic, so it makes learning spells easier later.
All right.
Because you have to go through a learning period. Willpower is what he's going to need to cast.
All right. So he got +4 to his wit, and he's rolling around with a +2 agility because of his race.
Race bonus.
Yep.
And tree folk are agile.
Yep. And we're going to add that in there when we add in the other details. I understand part of this is covered by the chat box, but it's easy enough. So, what are we thinking? We want to do the point buy method or the point spread?
Just do this. I mean, we could do the standard array if you want.
The spread?
Yeah.
All right. So, I'll write it down so it's easier for me to. Well, you can tell me. You're over there on the other chat.
Yeah. I mean, the spread's right.
Hey, we've come a long way from Word. All right, and this looks good. And this is PDF, but
at least we aren't. Yeah, at least we haven't. Yeah, and Word.
So I appreciate the thought, Pignew.
Yeah. Let me get the spread here. I got to go back up to the
10. You're good. I got it. I'm writing it down on another sheet here. 8, 10, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13.
Yeah.
So we have 2 different ways to make a character. It just depends on how fast you want to do it, right? So the buy method and then the spread method, right?
Yeah.
So,
point buy is pretty straightforward. I know the original is.
That's rough. Like, people don't believe us. Version 1 was bad. And in the website too that we wanted, that was even worse. But version 1 of this was.
It was rough.
You know what?
Do you still have it on there? Easy to grab.
I have. It's technically version 4. No.
That one.
This is the first. This is what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
Oh yeah, that's when we first tried to organize it.
Yep.
I think we were just using.
Yeah, that was back in the day. That was before we just had part of the stuff in there, and yeah, it's bad. It was bad. Very. Bad.
Oh yeah, well, what we sent you, I think, was the first. It was just the Word document. This was the first one we had it in Affinity.
I'm not pulling that up. I have that somewhere, and I'm not sharing that. It's rustic.
It's not bad. It's rustic.
Yeah, rustic.
Yeah.
Rustic, he says.
Rustic. Yeah, I was gonna say rustic. He says.
All right.
That's
so let's
such
see
nice words.
We are a mage, so we're gonna want some willpower here. So we're gonna drop one of the 12s into that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is the point buy method. Out of the 2, this is the fast way to do this, right? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna drop wit. Yeah, we'll make him smart. So we'll drop our other 12 into that, and we have a +4 from his affinity die roll as well, which makes that dude have a 16 on that, which is really good for wit. He's a smart dude. I used to build houses. Rustic is the word of the day.
Yeah.
I like that.
We lived in a rustic house.
We're gonna do 13 for his vigor, so he doesn't die right away. And 8, 10.
That leaves us with 8, 10, and 10.
We're gonna do 8 + 2 for his agility. He's not a very agile man. And let's go 10 for that, 11 for that, 10 for that. Nice and easy. That is a built character right there, right? Nice and basic. Other than sticking some things around, favor points. Where do they get 3 favor points, right?
2
favor points. All right. So he is essentially built. We have a little bit of stuff to do here. So HP is going to be half our vigor,
Yep.
plus
Uh,
1d10.
yep. Half
So
vigor plus 1d10.
half of 13 is going to be 6 because we round down. And 6 plus a d10. Where's my d10? You're a d12. Where is my d10?
We could do the average and do 5, but that's not what we're doing. We're rolling.
Yep. Where's my...
Um,
That's a d12. Where's my d10 at?
did you misplace your d10?
Nope. There
Because
it
if
is.
not,
All
I was
right.
going to say I have my d10 in front of me. So
Whoa. Is the 0 is 10?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my. Disregard what he just said, folks. He knows what he's doing.
I
That was
that's
that hurt to hear.
that is
This is 010? No, it's 0.
I don't do this very often. It's been a while since I built Nat 10. Yeah, so he's got 16 HP. This dude's actually this guy's pretty beast.
Perfect.
Um,
He is. That is actually a lot of HP.
that is a lot of HP. This dude lucked out. I didn't mean to make a beast of a character. And that was a
He's
lucky
a
roll.
tank mate. He's just gonna. Well, his name. He is hardwood tree sap.
All right, for a shaman, he's rolling in it. Okay. All right, and then the last part of this here is his natural defense, because he'll have 2 natural defense because he's sitting at a 13 right there for his
Was it how the
level.
D10 was was it something about how you calculate the 10?
What are you talking about?
Something
Oh,
weird like
yeah.
that? They're talking they had a schism almost about the D10. I want to wonder if they were like trying to roll a D100. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
Uh, I was like, it's gonna be something about how they calculate it. Like, oh,
All right, and
we got to
now
roll 2 D10s and then the 0.
we look
Some
back
other.
here real quick. We're jumped through that. We've done that. Now we're gonna choose our spells and stuff. And
On to the spells.
equipment is it, and then the 100 XP that we have, right, to upgrade our spells and stuff.
Yeah, you start with 100.
Yep. Are we going to use that, or do you want to just leave them as what they are?
Well,
Because they're not going to be able to spend the XP at your thing because we're not giving them the full guide.
yeah, we're not giving. They're not going to have a full thing. It's basically, is that custom art? For what?
That's Frank Lima did that for us.
Yeah, that's custom art.
And if
Yeah,
you
all
look,
the art in the book is.
if you look closely, this is a mage over here, and he is casting Iron Pan.
On the one is the hundreds place, and the other
Yeah.
was the okay, yeah,
So yeah, he's casting Iron Pan is what that is. Where
yeah. So
it's a spell that we have where the mage, normally they use their hands to perform magic, right? Kind of like sign language. Iron Pan is one of the only spells where they actually have to vocalize it, and they say, "I cast Iron Pan," and it's Frank Lima.
yeah, Frankly Madrid.
Yep.
Yeah,
If you
he
want to
actually
look up
has a lot of his art is featured in her.
Hey, he's in the Discord too. He's one of the artists.
Yep.
But yeah, it pulls an Iron Pan from anywhere in the world and its contents and yeets it towards the enemy. And then you can pick
Quite
it up
fun.
and carry it as a weapon if you want to.
But there only can be.
One pan in the area.
I only
at
heard
any point in
Frank
time.
and was bewildered.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah. I can see how that would bewilder you.
Yeah. All right.
I don't believe our Frank has such talents.
He has other talents, I'm sure. One quick apology, people. My love. Had a text that requires attention, and my whiff is able to do that. Anyway, we are assigning knacks and talents and such. So, basic spell for this guy, right? So let's scroll down here to our spells. You guys are actually getting a pretty in-depth look at some of this art in here too. So lucky you guys for joining in.
You get to feel special. You're getting all the.
So let's go basic spell. What do we want? A nice basic charm.
What do you think you should have, Bob? You're here, Pig
Yeah,
New.
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys want? And I see we got two guys streaming from X as well. So if you guys have an opinion, by all means, we're making characters for a one shot that they're going to be doing at a game con over in Oregon on the 1st when our Kickstarter launches. So if you guys got an opinion, by all means, please drop it into the chat.
Yeah.
And just
And I am one of those two people in the X chat. I
Oh.
think unless it doesn't count me.
I have no idea.
So I don't know.
Arcane Fist. So that is where's
That
Arcane Fist?
is not a basic spell.
That is not a basic spell. Where's Arcane Fist? Apprentice. He can
It's an arcane.
he can do it. He can take it if we want him to have it. That's I hear.
Yeah,
Arcane
just
Fist.
keeping track. Just he, like you kind of focus on. I think it's one school amount. Let me look at the.
Yep, he can have. So it's one school, right? So if he's going with the arcane school, you're going to want to keep him in the arcane school because he can't really jump back and forth with the other ones because it costs more XP when you divert schools. Because magic is a difficult and dangerous thing. Mages tend to blow up a lot.
So yeah, so they kind of focus on. My option is water is wet.
Let me see. So clean self is what he wants. Water is wet. He wants him to be able to clean himself. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that is basic. That is basic spell. It's a nice little charm
Yeah.
mages use. You know,
I'd say
my
basic.
wife helped me come up with that. She's like, I'd like to be able to
Cat's
clean
eyes.
myself. I'm like, that's cool.
Cat's eyes. So that lets him see in the dark. It's a journeyman spell, unfortunately. Well, it's they can take it. It doesn't say
Yeah,
limited
it's
to
basic because all it does is allow him to see.
All right, basic charm, cat's eyes. All right. There you are. And that's actually a journeyman, which is fine.
I cast cat's eyes. Those just remembered eyeballs. Yes.
That would be fantastic.
If you have snake eyes, you roll them at some dice table. Snake eyes. They're like, that's not what we meant, sir.
That's please leave.
Leave the establishment.
And then the Arcane Fist was the other one, huh? So Arcane Fist is the school. So we're going to roll in Arcane. I like it.
There's an arcane shaman. I'm pretty sure I remember this build from WoW.
And so he's going to be doing 1d4 plus 2.
Yeah. And for the folks that see that, it's that 1d4 plus B. B
Yeah.
is just base.
Your
It's
base
just whatever the
damage.
base damage of the spell is, which is 2.
Yep. Rocket from the socket. This one's actually pretty wicked too because if you read the description here, they mess up the willpower. So this is excellent against mages too, specifically. Did I just make that thing mess up? It's not focusing now.
Yeah, now it's fuzzy,
I'm-
but yeah, it's one of those things if you want to crush, some other rogue mage or something like that. It's nice because it'll make it so their ability to cast spells is diminished.
Get that. Yeah, a cat running around my feet down here too. My
Oh,
left.
there it goes. You're back. You're good.
All right. So there's that, and what is that? Is all right. I'll just have to make a note of that. So those ones will be there, and then our second spell. What do we want our second spell to be? We got another arcane one, is what we're going to be looking at. So, oh God, I already know. I can wager. What do we think? So that's going to be all these arcane spells over here, and
Fireball.
yeah, that's what I was waiting for somebody to say it. I was like, fireball. That's what I was going to think. What do we got? Anybody, throw it down. What do you think? What do you want to give them?
I mean, I know what's
Sling,
in the adventure, so I'm not gonna say anything. Magic
magic
wall.
wall. Magic wall. Where's magic wall at?
It's down.
Mage. I
It's
think you meant
fourth
mage
one.
wall.
Third down, right column. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Mage wall.
Mage wall.
Mage wall. All right. Defense, defense, defense. All right. Arcane combat mage wall. So this dude's not only going to be punching people. You're locked in here with me.
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, that's funny. I didn't think of anyone trying to use it like that for some reason. I was thinking defensive, and he's like arcane fist, mage wall. You're not getting away. They're like, I just want to get away.
oh, you know what? I didn't write down arcane fist.
That's funny. For whatever
That's
reason, I was not thinking of an offensive use for that.
no. That's
I love players.
that's awesome. That is. I'm going to make a note of that. Mage wall. You're locked in here with me. I think you just got yourself a quote into the book. That'd be a good one. You're locked in here with me. All right, and he's going to be doing an apprentice, so 1d4 plus 3 for defense.
Yep.
All right. I like it. I got
3 minutes of play.
3 minutes of play.
Spider-Man.
Yep.
Spider-Man quotes. That's awesome.
All right.
I like that.
There we go. All right. And this dude, did you pull the weapon details for what his
I
staff
did.
is?
I did. The two-handed staff is 1d6 plus 1 for just the common.
Nice. And that's common
Common
quality?
Yeah. Yeah. All
Right.
in the armory, like our weapons have different qualities, and it
Okay.
figures into how much damage they do. So, but in the
Alright.
armory, all the base damage listed there is all common.
Okay, and now we got 100 XP. Uh-oh. Well, that's a shame. I just closed that out.
Look,
That was not what I wanted to do.
was that the player's guide?
That was the PDF of the player's guide.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well,
It's all right.
good thing I have the player's guide open.
Yep. It's okay. See? It's right there. We're back. Shady's back again.
Back again. Tell a friend. If you think he wants to play this game, you can send him this too.
Pretty sure he doesn't.
Pretty. Yeah.
But that would be cool if he did. He'd be a lot cooler if he did.
He could be a rogue.
Yeah.
Slim Stabby.
Yeah. All right. So, and then the 100 XP we're going to spend on...
He should be. Yep. It could buy one more. I believe it's a talents or 300. I think he can.
Yep.
Do
So he could buy a 2 apprentice level Knacks.
Or one journeyman, I believe.
Or he has to buy.
No, you
more
have to have
ramp.
150.
Yep.
Yeah. Never mind.
Now he could upgrade his survival knack if he wanted to. Well, you know what? Let's do that. He's good. Let's do that one. Let's upgrade his survival. If I could find it, to journeyman, and that just is makes it so that he notices things in the wilderness a little
No,
bit faster.
give the man unarmed combat.
Really?
He's punching people with his fist, arcane fist, unarmed combat. Well, maybe. I don't know. What? Let me see what he has. Let's see. What do we got here?
So he could do unarmed combat. He could get it for 50.
Punch wizard.
Punch wizards have it. All right. Weapon proficiency or nope, unarmed combat.
I'm starting to see how that's gonna. I'm gonna have to look at this afterwards. I think I already see a broke build.
Potentially, yeah.
Because this is what Frank was trying to build before, and we didn't have some of the stuff worked out. And we're like, oh man,
All right.
gotta watch out for those punch wizards.
So he's got 50 XP left to use. What are we thinking? He can get one more apprentice level thing, and that's about it. Apprentice level talent or knack, excuse me.
Knack. What's his next? What's his stats?
He's pretty beast.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it doesn't always work out this way either. He got lucky with his rolls. His HP is a fluke of the dice roll.
And that's what makes the Punch Wizard viable. Otherwise, he normally wouldn't be that viable because he's rocking around in light armor.
Yeah.
Uh,
And same with his agility. His
oh
willpower
yeah.
being that high too. That was dumb luck.
What's his What's his precision? 11.
11. He hits what he aims for. What do we think?
Okay. Well, let's see. What would be a good? I mean, he already speaks Elvish. Scare or threaten others through verbal or non-verbal cues. You could do.
What?
Oh,
Intimidation?
it's intimidation or something, but that's
Uh,
his willpower's. I mean, it would have to be
oh,
willpower.
there you go. He's a dodge. Dodge is a good one. He's a magic guy. He's their shaman, right?
Yeah,
Give him fumbling medic. Make him heal people.
there you go. That's just good with his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's a wit thing, and his wit's pretty high. Yeah, his wit's very high.
First I break you, then I fix
Yeah.
you.
Fumbling medic. All right, that's good. I like that. All right. All right, and that's this guy. He's that's what he looks like. Pretty easy to build a character, right? I make you humble. Yeah, he humbles you by breaking your kneecaps.
What was that? That's that Key and Peele skit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right. Do we want to give
That's
him
what this guy does.
any notes?
All right, we can come back to him with notes. I don't know,
Yeah. All
or
right.
just something. You have 3 minutes. I have you for 3 minutes.
Yeah. I'll. You're locked in here with me.
Reset. I already like hardwood tree sap. I may need to revise the one shot for the con slightly, just because of hardwood tree sap. I like it though. For whatever reason, I was not thinking. Like it still boggles my mind why I wasn't thinking offensively
right.
for the mage wall.
And now we delete all of his stuff. That is a character
And you,
made.
oh, he said you're quiet again, and now you're back.
What the heck?
You're back.
You know, that is super weird. I'm not touching anything.
And it's weird because I can your volume, like I can hear you, does not change on this end.
It makes me wonder if PDF doesn't like me doing something. That's super weird. Or if it's when I open. No, I don't know. Could not tell you. You know what I got to put on these forms for these did you mean to post that again?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, look at you.
because I can't see it. It disappears.
Oh,
So I wasn't sure.
it's in the chat for X.
Yeah,
I think it shows up for the other one too. I'm not sure.
no, it does. I just couldn't on mine. It disappears after a bit, so I can't tell on X.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. There we go.
So I wasn't 100% sure.
That is making a character, right? So that's essentially what this is going to be. We're going to do another one, and yeah. Any questions from the chat on making characters or things you saw about that you're like, oh, that's interesting. You're like, why are we doing this?
I mean, you have us here for a bit, so
literally captive. And we're gonna roll back
It
up.
says it's pretty much you, Bob. If there's anything you want to know.
Yeah. Well, there's,
Oh, is Pygmy still here?
I don't know. According to the count here, we got 2 on X and 2 in Twitch. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but
Well, the 2 in Twitch, one is me and one is probably Bob.
oh. Well, in that case, I don't like you. But
At least we don't have bots, so there's that.
yeah, it's nice that we don't have bots. All right, so next character, choosing that race again. Where's that D6 at? All right, what are we hoping for?
I don't know.
Let's find out. Let's see. We got an elf. Let's see what happens here. A 2. You get a human. It's a Humie. And that gives this dude +2 wit. So humans are smart in ours, right? I know, not very believable, but all right. What are we thinking?
We can make him a warrior. Yeah, we can make him a warrior.
All right, warrior.
Or roll. I mean, yeah, you could roll a D4 and see. Just randomize it.
Roll a D4. Which one's weighted? There's only 3 classes.
Make the warrior weighted, I guess.
Well, no. Here, let's do 1 and 2 is warrior. 2 and 3, or 3 and 4 is stabby, and then 5 and 6 is mage.
There you go.
No, not another mage.
Nope.
Roll again. All right, 3. What is that? Stabby?
Okay, rogue.
Dirk
Truncheon, town guard.
You know what? Never mind. That's what he is. He's a warrior.
That's what. Yep. I just like the names.
Dirk Truncheon. That is not how you spell truncheon, by the way. Dirk Truncheon, town guard. And yep, he's a town guard. All right. Alrighty, buddy. So, same as before. Now we've got what he is. Let's roll down there and get those traits and roll that affinity.
Yeah. And for those that may see this later and are confused about affinity, it's just kind of like an innate what they're good at.
Yeah, it's a
like
random...
they may have chose something else in life, but they just have this innate ability to be good at something. Like some of us may work, being, pick up trash, garbage man, whatever, drive this, that, but you can draw.
Yep. I'm bad at names, so I normally roll with a concept that gets someone else to get it. I like it. All right, there we go. 8. Willpower. That's not going to do well for him. Willpower for 1. Well, it's not a big boost anyway. He's just got that little bit, That's why he became a town guard. It's his reason for getting up in the morning. Until he got fired. For stealing people's bananas.
Hang on, I'll be right back. I think my child hurt himself.
Oh, that's not what you want. All right, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that point spread method again, because that's the fastest. And we're going to see what we got. My love, did you see the... All right. So this guy is a warrior. He's going to beat people over the head, more than likely. So he's going to want a lot of vigor. So let's go 13 for that. Let's give him 12. Make him halfway accurate for his precision. And let's make him be able to see the stuff going on. He is a town guard after all, but he's not a very good one. That's why he got fired. He's kind of a sleazeball. And that is going to be, he's got +2 to wit. So that 8 + 2 is going to give him 10 wit. And then his agility is going to be 10. And his willpower is going to be 11 with that +2 his willpower. So he's actually a pretty well-rounded character. Surprisingly enough. That turned out actually fairly decent. And now let's see what his HP turns out to be. So, half that vigor, he has 13 vigor like before, like the last guy. So 6. And let's see what that D10 rolls into this time. Okay. All right. He got a 1. So, he got a 1.
He got a 1 for what?
His HP. His HP is 7. Because his vigor is 13, so half is 6, and I rolled a 1.
Okay.
So
Dirk Truncheon. That's why he's a town guard. He couldn't cut it in the real army.
he's got he's got like half the HP of the mage.
Dirk Brittlebones Truncheon. You say something like that to me one more time, I'm gonna beat you while you're sleeping.
Jeez, this guy. That sucks. I hope somebody uses him. All right, so what do we want? We want knock knock or like a glove for the talent.
Definitely like a glove.
Like a glove.
Did anybody check mail?
So, like a glove means that armor doesn't have a negative effect on them. So for a dude with no health, this would be good. No, I think that's what like a glove means, right?
Yeah, like a glove means it basically removes one of the negative modifiers from the armor.
Make him a detective. Well, he's got investigation. All right, detective it is. So, choose 3. So let's go. We'll do the combo.
No, if we're making him a detective, give him tracking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Tracking. All right, tracking first.
Yeah, we could do.
And then weapon-wise, though, we want him to be proficient with something, right?
He has to be proficient with something.
So you can give him the combo. That is swords and shields, or spear and shields.
I like that. Yeah, give him a spear and shield.
All right, so combo. And that's going to make his main hand a one-hand short spear. If you want to look that up.
Yeah, the one-hand short spear.
Or one-handed spear, not short spear, one-handed spear.
We just, in the book, we have it as one-handed short spear.
Oh, okay, then I need to update that. Make a note. All right, he's going to have light armor as well.
It's 1d6 + 2.
Nice. Common quality, good for him. 1d4.
You could probably just put C for quality too. But you don't have to. But you can.
I mean, yeah, I write it out because this is the way we're doing it. What is his natural defense? I didn't write that down. His vigor.
Well, you said his vigor's what, 13?
Yeah, so he'll have 2. At least he has some natural defense to him. It's just.
It's basically you probably already know that just from D&D and stuff, but I mean they have the AC, but the natural defense is just his damage soak.
What other knack do you want him to have? He can have one more.
Dude,
block or
probably
dodge?
what's his God, his skills are terrible.
block or dodge, and then he'll be able to buy 2 more apprentice ones.
No.
Probably
Dodge.
for sure. Yeah.
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 Dodge. Yep.
That seems like something with a name like Brittle Bones. He doesn't want to get hit.
Right.
He needs some milk.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, and now he can buy 2 more. Let's see what he can buy. 2 apprentice level Knacks. What are we thinking?
He's
He's a detective, right?
Yeah.
Where's cryptography? How about
Well,
that
just
one?
make him. You could do cryptography. That's mainly for. Let's see what he has.
Interrogation. Investigation. I think he already has that. Yeah, he
Yeah,
has
you can just.
investigation. What do we think?
I mean, you could give him. Oh, he already has a weapon. Oh no, he has the combo, so he doesn't have a weapons proficiency, does he? For a spear.
It's yeah, shield combo. So it's
Yeah, so you just have to upgrade the combo.
yeah, and he would just need a spear. Interrogation. Oh, interrogation
Yeah.
is what the man says. I'm down
Let's do
for
interrogation then.
it. Interrogation it is. You can slap people around. Interrogation. All right, that's one of them. What else? Let me do
What's he have?
this here, by the way. So he's got that. All right. He's an apprentice in all of them. All right. What else?
Ability to set and disarm traps. Nah, his cunning is not that high.
No.
Searching? Yeah, he could do searching. Thoroughly search an area for information, clues, or hidden objects.
Where's that one at?
Down at the bottom.
Yeah, there it is. Sure. Yeah, searching. He's really good at that. He did it all the time for his job. He just hates it. All right.
And just so there's no confusion, if people are like, but searching and investigation are the same thing. They're not. One is looking for the hidden objects. The other is analyzing them.
Yep. Investigation is to gather and analyze information and uncover secrets or solve problems, where, yeah, searching is looking for crap in an area. So it's just like the difference between interrogation and torture. You know, different purposes.
Yeah.
All right. And that's that guy. He's going to die so quick. I hope he's quick. And he did combo, so he gets a shield, doesn't he?
Yeah. So he gets basically some extra armor.
How do you spell shield? S-H-I-E-L-D? No.
No.
E-I-L-D. No. How do you spell shield? I'm having a stroke.
Shield.
Yeah.
You'll get it. I'm gonna give you a minute.
There it is. S-H-I-E-L-D. Okay.
There you go.
What is the shield's defense? Is it 1d4?
Yeah.
Okay. That gives him a little more oomph and not getting hit over the head as much. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gets to roll both those. Basically, he gets to roll 2d4s when he's for his armor.
And this guy is called Dirk. I'm just gonna name the file Brittle Bones. There he is. All right. 2 characters down, 4 to go.
We're sitting at 639.
Yeah, that second one. See, that second one goes a lot faster when you're not explaining. That's why you guys are encouraged to ask questions. Because, otherwise this is just going to fly by.
I didn't see her.
So now we got a warrior mage. Will do a rogue next.
Yeah.
Half the fun of rolling up guys are the stupid stuff that happens. Oh yeah.
Like a warrior getting 7 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not a.
The rolls themselves give them character.
Yeah.
We're lucky we're using just the basically the quick array kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. So let's. I'll roll the d6 for the race. 4. That is a rogue. It wants to be a rogue.
oh, good. It's gonna be a rogue, but you were telling me you're
No,
gonna
that
roll
is
for
yeah,
race.
race. What am I doing? That makes it 2, 3. That's an elf. We don't want another elf.
No, toss it up between dwarf and goblins because we
Okay.
have a human.
Dwarves have it.
A dwarf rogue.
Yep. All right. So 6 HP is a rogue. So willpower +2 for this guy. All right. So he is a dwarf. He is a rogue. And what kind of rogue will he be? Thief,
That's lucky.
deceiver, or assassin? Let's see what we got. You didn't die. Well, you're going to do better than the town guard. An assassin. Look at that.
Assassin is.
Assassin.
I like assassin.
Assassin. Let's see what the assassin's got for us. Knife in the dark or spoonful of murder? What do we think? I think probably knife in the dark.
Yeah, spoonful of murder is basically it's equivalent to like a poisoner talent.
Yep.
But they don't have. They can do like really basic poisons instead of the whole array of them. So it gives them a nice little start if you're going that route.
All right. What weapon proficiencies do we want here? Projectiles thrown, unarmed combat.
Probably give this guy. I'd say give this dude a bow.
So projectile. I like
Yeah.
it. I can dig that.
For unarmed combat. Yeah. Spoons aren't a blunt speculation. We yeah. Yeah. They are fish slappers.
How? How am I? I didn't even touch anything. Hold on. Let me see here. We're gonna look at something.
He's figuring out I'm gonna.
I know I got it back, but
Yeah, you're back now. That's weird.
okay, I locked it, so I don't think I can mute it. I don't think I did anything good with that though. Unlock it. All right. Weird. Tools. No, you know what? I don't know. I don't know why it's doing it. You know what? No, I will lock it. Then I can't mute it. One hopes. I guess we'll find out. I apologize for getting quiet like that. That's weird. I don't know.
That is really weird.
It's never done that before, and it's not my mic. So, but what I was saying was if we give him interrogation and navigation, and then use his XP to give him improvised weapons, so he can go around beating people with fish.
Yeah. He's more of a hands-on sort of person.
Yeah, I like that. Interrogation. Navigation. And then improvised weapon for one of his things. He still has another 50 XP. And then a short bow is going to be his weapon. Which do you know the stuff
You
of
could,
that?
you could, oh, what could you call him? Grimbone soft hands. He's just
What?
soft hands.
Grim.
What is it? He's a dwarf, isn't he? He's not an orc.
Yes.
Give him call him Calgar soft hands or something.
Calgar soft hands.
Yeah. We may change his name later. I don't know. I don't really like his name.
I don't like it either. I
That's
like
something we're still
Grimbone.
working on. We're still working on. There's a few little generators in the GM section and other stuff for name generators. That is not in this one.
Nope. No, it
It
is
is
not.
not in this guide.
What's the damage for the weapons? The short bow?
Yep. Short bow damage. I accidentally closed my thing, so give me just a sec.
No, I will not wait for you.
It short bow recurve short 1d6 plus 2, so same as the spear.
There we go. All right, and now to get his stats. All right, where's my 1d8? 5. Agility. Wow, that actually worked out.
And as you're able to see, Bob, there's actually not too much bouncing around to get some of this stuff.
+1.
It's like you're able to look at your stats and things all on one page and just kind of roll down as you get them. We wanted to avoid a ton of page jumping.
Yeah, it's supposed to flow. You know, if you don't have to bounce back and forth between your character sheet and stuff like that, the whole process kind of flows. All right. Let's get his stuff. All right, so he is a stabby guy. He's got +1 to agility and +2 to willpower. So let's see here. What do we think? He's a rogue. He's an assassin. Let's give him 12 for cunning.
And then, did you roll for his affinity already?
Yeah, he got +1 to agility.
Oh, geez, that's terrible.
Yeah,
it's
did.
funny, but it's terrible.
Yeah, the mage is really the one that is like carrying the pack here. Go 14. That's that 13 + 1, and then willpower. That's 10. That's 8 plus his natural 2. And then let's go 11, 10, and 10. Like that. That works out. That's pretty balanced for a rogue.
Okay.
Okay, and then vigor. So that's going to be 5. Plus, where's my D10 at? Get better than a 1. A 4. All right, so he gets 9 health.
Well, so he's at 9. Okay.
That dude, God, he really.
Oh, old brittle bones.
Well, no, he got screwed, but that, tree bark, whatever his name is, tree sap,
Yeah,
that guy.
hardwood tree sap. Yeah, he's
Hardwood indeed. He's a beast compared to these guys. And then he's gonna have 2 natural defense as well.
he's out there bench pressing drop bears.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's just dire bear who. All right, improvised weapon, and he's got one more thing to get, his 50 XP.
All they hear out in the woods is Shazam as he punches.
Yeah, right?
Is there a thunderstorm? Nope.
Arcane punching bears. I hope everybody uses that character for your one shot.
That just makes me laugh. I just imagine him walking into caves now. We got a bit of an issue. There's a monster in there. Great. Walks in, throws up the wall.
Yeah.
What are you doing? How are you going to get out? Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Critter's trying to peel itself off the mage wall to get out. He's just beating it to death. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson?
Oh wow. What do you want to give him?
Therapy. Let's see.
Dodge,
Dodge, yeah.
maybe Dodge or athletics. Not Dodge, probably Dodge.
I don't think you I don't think you switched screens. You're still in the Oh, there you go. I see it now.
Yeah. There you go.
I
There it
hadn't
is.
switched screens. That was the problem.
Yep. Cool. All right, and this guy is done. And all right, save
That means
as.
we can do one more. He needs a different name.
I'm gonna save him with soft hands for right now.
Yeah.
We'll adjust his name. All right.
Like in some other note, I have a really good name, but I think it's one of the lords, so I don't want to use the name.
No, don't give up that for some no-named rogue. Hi, Yasker. What's up? Oh, I see. My cat's talking to me. I don't know if you can hear him. He's actually trying
Name?
to get in the chair with me. Oh, buddy.
His name is Ushkush Stonefinger.
Hardwood is a forest elf. Kebab. Gerald
Toot.
Toothnash. That is a goblin name.
That is a
Which,
goblin.
you know what? There we go. We're up to the goblin.
He's an adopted goblin. It's a human, or he took a human name. He called me Gerald.
Gerald Toothnash, the goblin. All right, what class do we want Gerald Toothnash to have?
Roll for his class. Well, let's
Roll
see
for
what
his
he
class.
gets.
All right, yeah, we got. All right. 5.
See what he ends up with.
Mage. I'll do it again.
No, he could end up with a weird goblin mage. Fine.
Mage it is. All right, and I'll roll to see what kind of mage. 4. Where does that make him?
Is he a battle mage?
That would have made him a shaman, I think, but we'll make him a battle mage. Why not? Gerald Toothnash, the battle mage. Change it up a little bit.
That's fun.
How did I get muted with my volume locked? What did I hit? Oh, I know what it is.
You found it?
I found it. It's a hotkey that is apparently programmed in here. The dash, the hyphen or underscore, is a mute button.
Well, now we know.
Oh, that's garbage. I gotta not hit that. All right. All right. Gerald Toothnash, the battle mage.
So do the. Oh, what's his affinity? Roll the man's affinity first.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll do his stats before I do the other stuff. All right. Yeah. Where's my D8? There it is. 7. Observant. That is going to help him quite a bit. Observant. It's a goblin. +3. Oh, not bad for him.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that guy. All right. Okay. Why not? And then same as the others. 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. And goblins are what? +2 to cunning, right? Because they're nasty little toads. Yep.
Well, good. It was supposed to be versatile.
It is extremely versatile, I think. I'm rather proud of it, if I do say so myself.
The only thing, and it's not guaranteed. The only thing we've talked about doing is adding some more versatility for the starting talents.
Yeah.
So that way, folks, even under, like, I mean, the mage doesn't really have any starting talent variety because they're a mage, so
Yep.
they're still in magic, but their variety gets shifted down to their Knacks. Because they start out and they get more stuff than the other folks in that category. Kind of make up for some of it. So not exactly balanced, but a little more fair.
I'm not being as vocal this time because you guys have seen it at this point. Going
Yeah, the
through
13, 12, 12, 11.
And then his vigor is 12, so 6. Where's my D10 at? Where'd it go? Stop shouting. Oh my god.
What'd he get?
Nat 10.
Really?
Again. Like,
Okay, fine.
Look at here. There you go.
That's disgusting.
Our mages are
What college are they coming out of? They're roiding the mages.
Yeah, well, he's a battle mage. At least it makes some sense.
But he's a goblin. Like,
yeah, he's golly.
yeah. Like, what's he like? What's he do? Study magic and chew leather? Like,
yeah.
What's he doing?
He sucked out the marrow of the bones of his enemies after his last battle. That's what happened. He's a lich and nobody knows.
This is like 3 foot. This little 3 foot green goblin. I mean, we have the goblin art. It's like that goblin rogue girl. Like that's basically how they're built. Look, they're basically like that, except this one's
apparently beefy.
Joe Rogan School for Mages. Yeah. God. Zaho.
Well, that's what he wrote in there. So.
Yep. School for Mages.
Golly, that's insane. All right, battle mage, and he's a battle mage too.
He's just out here tanking. Ah. What an eclectic group we've assembled.
Yeah. This dude's gonna be running around lobbing heads off.
They get the detective, Mr. Brittlebones himself, running point, and they're like, "Don't worry, we'll cover you." And the mages are just standing on his flank. You're like, just keep the shield up, Brittlebones. Don't you worry about it. It'll go off just like last time. Last time I got shot.
All right.
But did you die?
2 of the spells for him, and then what are the other 2? What do you think? Intimidation, leadership, block, dodge.
Oh, intimidation.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, what the other guy didn't have intimidation, did he?
No.
No, that goblin definitely needs intimidation then.
All right. What else?
Man.
Because he's already good with blades. I don't know if you want to make him good with clubs instead.
That's right. No, it needs to stay blades because he's Nash.
But give him a
leadership.
Yeah, who's gonna follow a goblin?
Yeah, normally, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to look down to me, to look up to me.
Yep. So he'll have a one-handed short sword. What's the damage on that? Leadership. Leadership. Let me jump down to it. It's more of a willpower thing. Where are you at? Leadership, right? The inspire and direct others, including the ability to make decisions and delegate tasks. So what it is essentially like for NPCs that they're running around with, that wouldn't normally be involved in what you're doing. You know, they could be like, whoa, look, I was just hired to guide you here. I want no part of this. Somebody with leadership could be like, hey, you. And if the NPC fails a willpower check, then suddenly, you know, Jimmy the Jimmy the farmer is now beholden and charging into the front line for you because
he's motivated. Like he
yeah,
might not put himself into like above, but if he was already kind of leaning that way, like, oh man, I'm here to help. He's like, just go another 30 feet, Jimmy. That's all we're asking. You can do it, right? Oh, yeah, for the farm.
yep.
You do it, man. And you could also do it to like help another character if they, get afraid or snap
Yeah.
or something like that. It helps them. For the sword, that's 1d6 plus 3.
Nice. And common.
And I can't remember if it in the way the armor system and that works in this. We went back and forth on it, but we ended up with like the plus 3, the stagnant damage. Just because we wanted there to be at least some damage guaranteed when you hit.
Yeah.
If you land a thing, so you're not. And then their armor can soak it or not, so there's at least something.
And the other guys fixed the phone. Exactly. That's what Brittle Bones is there for. It's like, I've investigated, and this is a terrible situation. You guys should absolutely handle this. You've got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What two things are we throwing at him? What two additionals?
Give him we could probably just.
Or spells. Technically, he can.
Yeah, he needs spells, man. He gets.
Where's his spells at?
Give him something different.
Yeah, he could get two spells. And he
give him 2 of the decay spells. He seems.
Well, he still has 2 spells that he hasn't used up yet either. 2 apprentice spells.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Give him.
Decay as a battle mage? Yeah, why not?
Why not? Give him.
All right. What do you want to
Foul Wind.
You want to have Foul Wind?
Oh, is it? Yeah, we can do Foul Wind.
Okay.
It just makes sense.
All right. And that's an apprentice level, which means she's going to be rocking 1d4 damage.
Yeah.
And then what else? Meat shield. He's a battle mage.
Shield.
Meat shield.
Mm-hmm. Or do we want to give it meat shield or meat shield's good.
Well, he has 2 other slots still too.
Yeah.
Because he can get 2 other ones. That is 3. So and for Bob, Meat Shield's a fun one. Caster uses the nearest corpse or unconscious body to take the next hit. So, literally, you can just pick up a dead body or the guy next to you and use it to take your hit.
Yeah, they have to be close. You can't like grab somebody from across the room. They got to be.
All right. And we got 2 more. So, if this guy's, what do we think?
Not rust.
Withering?
Withering just affects their vigor, right? Willpower.
Yeah.
I think it's just a stat burner.
Kind of. I mean, it doesn't, yeah. Agility or vigor. That makes sense, though, if he's a battle mage.
Yeah, necrosis is nice too. Necrosis is more effective. It's one of those things that's effective on living targets.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Both of those are combat spells. Necrosis. And
You did say it better book than the other one.
combat withering. So you guys actually got a really big look at a lot of our spells tonight too. Most of them actually. More than I figured we were going to give away. Look at that.
And look, only you saw it. Well, Pygmy saw some of it. Only mostly you saw it, Bob.
Yeah, and this will go on our YouTube. But with that last character, that wraps up our stream for the night.
Yeah, this evening. Yeah, we made it.
Yeah, well done. And we got 3 or 4 characters down. Nope, get out of there. Save as, and this is Tooth Gnash. So make sure I save this guy so we don't have to redo this. Tooth Gnash.
Where we have to go back and watch the stream to figure out what we did.
Oh yeah, that'd be painful. Mainly because we don't like to listen to ourselves talk. But on
This
that
is true.
note, it is after 9. Appreciate you guys. Bob always hanging out, and anybody else that was watching or watching on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, join us for our next Twitch stream. And
Next Wednesday. Yep.
Next Wednesday, and either on Twitch or YouTube or any of our other socials. Follow that Kickstarter link, and remember that's going live on February 1st. So don't miss out on that. We're having a sale, like 30% off that first 48 hours on the hard.
Which it ends up being equates to like $15, I think.
Yep. It knocks it down
And
from 50
$50
to 35.
Yeah, for the hardback to 35 for the first 48 hours. So
Yeah. Love having you here, Bob.
yeah, thanks
And-
for joining in and adding in some awesome names.
Yeah, awesome.
This is just really good
Awesome
stuff.
All right, guys, we'll catch you later.